Welcome to the pilot episode of Cocktails with the Quarantinos. Our last name is not Quarantino, it's Fiorentino, so get our play on words there. I'm Christine.
I'm Giovanni.
And we have a little 4-month-old Cecily. She's in bed now. But we're in quarantine right now, obviously, like everybody else is. And we got to talking the other day about how, this is such a new reality for everybody, and it's like the world is just in such chaos right now with all of this. But we've been on social media and we've been talking to our friends, and we've been having virtual happy hours, and it just seems like everybody's going through the same thing.
Yeah, 100%. I think, this also gives us a new idea to kill some time as well.
We're home a lot together now. We're usually never home.
Yeah.
Although I've been in quarantine since November because I had the baby, but this is another level. Now it's not safe to leave the house. Now I'm not allowed to leave the house. It's crazy.
Yeah, coming from my perspective, I was at work 3 weeks ago, and now I'm locked in the house. And it is definitely an eye-opening experience. It's great to be able to spend that time with my daughter.
Yeah.
But, at the same time, I think a lot of people out there are going through what we're going through. Yeah. And we just want to relate. So I think, the purpose of the show.
We were let's start a dialogue. Let's connect with people. This can be a way for us to actually talk to people again, and connect with people and see what's going on, and just the everyday things that everyone's dealing with right now. Speaking of that, everyone seems to be drinking a lot more.
100%. Yes.
It's not even what day is it anymore. It's just day. And I just feel cocktail hour is starting a little earlier.
I think I saw airport rules. I think that made a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
Right.
So describe airport rules, which most people probably
it's what we all do when we get to the airport, right?
Yeah.
You're
allowed no matter what time your flight is.
You're allowed to drink at 9 a.m. Eat candy for breakfast. Yeah. Me personally and my buddies, we love a great McDonald's breakfast when it comes to the airport.
It just seems everybody is are you drinking more? I'm you know what? Yeah, we are. Obviously, a lot of people are mentioning that to us, and we were you know what? We're going to have a cocktail with every episode. We want you guys to comment with what you're drinking, any suggestions, anything we should try, because we kind of always drink the same thing, but lately we've been getting a little creative.
I'm willing to try to make anything. We all have a ton of time on our hands, and for me personally, I love to shake up a couple drinks for us. So
yes, he is the best.
If there's something you guys think we should try, send it over. Yeah. I'll give you my honest opinion after I make it, and we'll talk about it. I think, let's talk about what we're drinking tonight.
Yeah, so what we're drinking tonight is, in our house, Friday is Martini Friday. All our friends know this about us. Friday is Martini Friday.
Monday through Thursdays typically get wine, and we're all there. Yeah. And, we're going to talk about a lot of different wines. Yeah. I'm going to give a breakdown of, what I typically like to drink. I know a lot of people out here watching this are like me. You walk into the liquor store, you're looking
on
for
the budget. It should be an aisle
down.
in the liquor store.
I mean, let's be honest.
It shouldn't be Italy and Spain and Portugal and whatever. It should be 9 to 12, 11 to 14.
Yeah, and then 14 to 20, and anything beyond that, it should be a holiday, right? That's what you're bringing to your in-laws' house, that is, at least that's how I think about it, right?
Totally.
Especially when you're drinking 2-3 bottles a night. Quarantine. There's no rules. There's no judging.
There's no rules.
No
airport rules.
No white wigs, as a couple of my friends would say.
So tonight it's Martini night. So we're having our usual go-tos. Mine is a Cosmo, and the trick with John's Cosmo, I call him John. He's John to me. John's Cosmo. He doesn't use lime, and he doesn't use lime juice, and he doesn't use simple syrup. He uses Cointreau and fresh orange juice, which is I'm telling you, this is the most refreshing, citrusy, bright, upbeat drink. It's just it's ice cold right now. It's delicious. So what do we use tonight?
Tito's. I mean, Tito's, like everybody else, I believe my audience probably drinks a lot of Tito's. So Tito's is that middle ground vodka. Yeah. You walk in, a handle ranging anywhere from $30 to $35, depending where you live. So, walking through this drink, it's Tito's, Cointreau, cranberry cocktail juice, and a couple slices of fresh orange. Orange is in.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
orange isn't, right? Like you shouldn't be doing limes anymore.
I
Most
just
of your
not. I
drinks.
think I feel like it's become like more of a trend. But like if somebody gives me a Cosmo and I'm out and it has lime, like I just like I don't like that like tangy flavor in my Cosmos. But that's just me. But you guys should definitely try this. I know you're home, so give it a shot.
So, you know, on my side, I'm drinking, you know, a martini. I get a lot of slack for this martini. I typically just like cold vodka.
Do you get a lot of slack for it?
Yeah, you know, you
I
get
feel
some
more
like
people are doing
martini, you know, people, this martini snobs, like, oh,
Gin.
it's not a real
martini.
martini if it's not gin, or even worse, vermouth. I mean, like, nobody that's watching the show is probably like 7 years old, is like, I want vermouth in my martini. If you do, I'm happy for you. I just drink ice cold vodka. Some people do it dirty. I don't actually use the olive juice. What I typically do is just throw a couple of olives in.
So it's basically like ice cold vodka, but blue cheese olives are the trick.
Yeah, and we should mention that, right? So
This is
everybody
like,
thinks
that's a big thing.
blue cheese olives steakhouse. That's the only place I get it.
Not anymore.
They sell blue cheese olives. Just pick them up, put them on
they
your
actually
bar,
have
you know, put
them.
them in the fridge.
Amazon Fresh has them.
Amazon
So
Fresh.
and they have like it's like a huge
So
jar.
you'll get
They're
it
really
on-
good
you'll
for
get
like
it on-
$6.99. It's like a huge jar.
You'll get it a month from now. So if you have,
We'll circle back to that.
you know,
because
if you have it in you,
the new
you know,
product.
head over to your local supermarket. I advise gloves and a mask, like I did today.
Yeah.
But you too can have delicious martinis on Friday night and join us going forward.
Or whatever night you want, because we're not judging. It's airport rules.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
So you know, it's the weekend now. We're having our martinis. You can see that I put my hoops on. You put your hoops on. Suddenly, it's like you can like step up your outfit.
Yep.
You like feel sassy.
I found out you were going with the hoops. I wore the camo. I just wanted to make sure that we were all on the same page tonight. And
it's like sweatpants all the time right now, which is like I just feel like.
But not for Friday night. I'm gonna have you guys,
for the weekend.
take a guess if you think we're wearing sweats or not. But you know, it's Friday night, and all I say is that we don't do sweatpants on Friday,
No,
right?
we don't do sweats on Friday, but we're definitely gonna be doing hoops on the weekends.
I mean, do you?
It's.
Gotta turn it up.
It's a game changer. It's like Thanksgiving, like when you get dressed up and you look fly as hell to go like walk around your kitchen with your family.
Let's get to the big elephant in the room.
He loves my heels.
You know, quarantine, social distancing. You know, we live in Hoboken. I think, you know, people are trying to do a good job social distancing. I think it's a challenge when there's so many people around.
Do you
but
think
like,
you're doing a good job?
I mean,
I've been offended by a few people, like that guy coughing. Out for a walk with the baby, staying 6 feet away from everyone. We just needed a little bit of air for his food to be delivered to the door, like a lot of places are doing. Straight up coughing up a lung. Like, not one cough like it slipped out. Like,
I mean, I said something.
He's so full right now because he yelled at him.
Yeah.
He was like, cover your mouth.
I'm
and
trying to
I
be
was like, babe,
all
oh my
PC in
God.
front of the camera tonight, but I called him out, and then she's like, "Oh my God, don't say anything."
And then 10 minutes later, I was like, I should have said something.
What's up? And you know, going back to social distancing, it's like, listen, everybody going down to the pier to run isn't working, right? So lock yourself in the house.
Yeah.
I get it. You don't want to be locked in the house. A lot of people have kids. I understand, but too bad. You know, stop slacking with the social distancing.
We have to stop this.
Yeah,
It's up to us.
I'm watching people play in the park. I'm watching people, you know, in the dog parks. It's just, you know, enough is enough.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
get
what it
fresh
is.
air. You need it. You're gonna. I mean, it's for your health even. Like that's actually good for like immunity. It's good for like boosting your health. So what I've been doing, any of my Hoboken friends or like people that live in the city, I've honestly been going out with the baby or like out for a run, and I turn down any block that I don't see someone. It's kind of become like a game for me. So I haven't been on the waterfront as much because
basically
it's
cut
like
it
so
out as
many
well.
people.
I mean,
What do you mean? We stopped going outside.
stop going outside.
Well, this is before we stopped going outside. But I'm just like turning on blocks where I don't see anyone.
I don't get the whole running thing either. Like you know, every now and then enjoy a good jog, and though I'm not a runner.
That's the only workout though.
You know,
the gyms are closed. Why is it suddenly like toilet paper and soap are out of stock? Did nobody ever like
That
make
did,
that
you know,
before?
I went out today. That did not
Greedy.
change.
Ugh.
It's almost a joke with that, right? It's like you have to know someone.
It's like at first when people were posting like, oh, I'm gonna put this on the black market, I was like, oh, that's funny. But now I'm like, seriously, I will pay $50.
I'm gonna tell our audience a little secret, and I'm gonna be honest. I got it from my mom.
She hooks it up.
Use the senior citizens. They're in the supermarkets and now. She told me, she's like, I'm in an hour early.
Yeah.
Tell me what you want.
She loves She
and
waits
come
for it in
pick
the
it
morning.
up. So use your resources at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If you need toilet paper and paper towels, and if you find some, don't be shy to send some our way. Right? I mean, we could use more and more.
I know.
And more.
Luckily, the baby has diapers, but we're gonna be using them soon.
I know. We'll be wearing.
If we don't have any more toilet paper. We want to talk to people. We want to connect. I mean, we love each other. We love each other. But you gotta have people. You gotta have some interaction with the outside world. So we are doing this to like keep connecting with everyone.
Yeah. So we'll be talking about our drinks. We'll be talking about what we're eating, what we're watching, what we're doing.
And just like basic
how
issues.
we're killing time. What's growing out. And mind you, this was a pre-quarantine beard.
This is a problem. I'm really feeling it though.
Yeah. So this is pre-quarantine,
I'm
but
digging it.
we'll touch on a little bit of everything, and I think it'll be an enjoyable series. At least it'll be an opportunity for us to kill some time.
I know. So let us know, like in the comments or DM us or whatever, like communicate with us. Let us know like the everyday things that you're going through, like the issues that you're having. Are you single, like living alone right now? Are you in a couple? Are you living with roommates? Are you like home at your parents?
Do you have the Rona? Like what's
that
like?
Do you know someone
like
who has
what were the
it?
first symptoms?
Like what are the symptoms?
I hope you're doing alright.
I know, like if
it's
you do have
allergy
it, though,
season, and like that's gonna get people shook.
Yeah,
so.
everyone's Googling like crazy right now. Like I lost my voice a little bit this morning. I'm like, do you lose your voice with coronavirus?
Where's your mask, by the way? I told you to put the mask around me with the voice thing.
Please. So we're gonna get in now to our post of the day. We're all sitting home right now, like just scrolling through Instagram. And I feel like a lot more people have been like sending me like funny memes. You're home. Like it's just something to do right now. We just happen to be on social media more, which is also how this was born. So I'm gonna get into my post of the day. Mine is from, and these are Instagram accounts, so you can follow them. Mount Sinai NYC. So there's been a lot of issues the last like couple weeks or so. A lot of you probably know this already. Expectant parents in New York have been told that no one's gonna be allowed in the delivery room when the mother is delivering the baby. So, I mean, I have a few friends that are expecting right now. Like, broke my heart the last week or so hearing this. They're so nervous. I mean, I can't even imagine like what they've been going through. But today, that changed, and I saw posts on Mount Sinai NYC on Instagram, and it says, in partnership with New York State, effective today, we will permit one healthy partner to join the expectant mother for labor and delivery. We have always and will always make these difficult decisions with the best of intentions and safety of the mother, baby, and our staff as our guiding principle. So although this came from like a place of concern, I am just like so happy for all of my friends right now. So that's my post of the day.
I mean, mine's from World Star, so it's not as touchy, but I think in today's times, it definitely resonates with everyone, including myself, because somebody yesterday was like, oh, it's Thursday, it's almost the end of the week, and I was very much like, dude, what does that even mean? Like, every day is the same.
It's like Groundhog Day.
Even when you have a kid, we have a 4-month-old, 10 p.m. I'm sleeping, 5 a.m. if I'm lucky, I'm waking up. But World Star, it's not a fight, so don't get too excited. But due to Corona, we officially have 3 days of the week: yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Which
so
I think,
true.
I mean, it is true.
Just like day.
Tomorrow's a big day.
Whatever.
I mean, tomorrow's Saturday. Like, that's a big day.
It is, but like, is it anymore, or do you think that people are like, what the hell am I gonna do all day tomorrow?
I think it depends, like, your situation.
Like normally you're excited to be home and like,
I guess, like,
get your stuff done. You can't leave the house. You've been home all week. Everything's closed. You can't see your friends. So it's like, this is why you have us. This is why we're doing this.
I guess it depends your situation. Like, do you have kids? Because that's going to be a long day. You're entertaining all day, every day.
Yeah.
We know that.
Shout out to the parents that
are
homeschooling.
you a
this.
college kid living at your parents' house? Because that sucks, and I feel for you.
Especially if you're going to graduate, that sucks. If you're about to graduate, you lost like your last month of college. I hope you're like raging in your parents' basement like it's high school again. I
actually saw somebody post. I should have posted that. Now that you mentioned it, it was like somebody was like sent a text message saying I passed out on the webcam, on the group webcam last night with a garbage pail next to me. I think mom and dad are kicking me out, sending it to a sibling. But we've all been there, and
this is just what it is right now, guys.
It's enjoyable.
I mean, we're gonna get through it. Thank you to those people on the front line, police officers, firefighters, doctors, nurses, EMTs, any first responder. You're out there, you're putting yourselves in danger to protect us. So everybody who's watching who doesn't need to leave the house or like go out somewhere, stay home.
Yeah, stay home.
You can stay home and hang out with us now.
Stay home.
What's better than that?
There's enough to watch. Netflix, I think there's a Tiger show
Yes.
we're going to kick into, so we'll touch on
Tiger
that.
show, so we'll circle back to that. Let us know any Netflix stuff we should be watching, anything, like any drinks, Netflix stuff, what you're cooking. I have like 1 million ripe bananas. I've made like 10 banana breads. Send help. Like, send me a recipe.
I think bananas are healthy, but you start adding them on. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ron Burgundy. No. I always wanted to joke around.
What's her name? Veronica.
I'm Veronica Cornerstone. Baxter.
I'm in a glass case of emotion. Everyone's in a glass case of emotion.
Thanks for tuning in.
Hope you guys like this.
Hopefully we'll be in front of you soon.
We'll see you next time on Cocktails with the Quarantinos. Bye.
Cheers.